If you want to know how to remove vertical lines from a Game Boy Advance SP AGS 101 screen, today I will be showing you how it's done. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Retro Stash Repairs. Today I'm going to be attempting to fix and as well demonstrating on how you would fix vertical lines on a Game Boy Advance SP AGS 101 screen. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So essentially what you do is, you take apart the screen to the bare LCD, and then you run your soldering iron across the bottom, just how there's been other videos on fixing DMG LCDs as well. And I've fixed many AGS 101 LCDs like this as well, and I'm going to be attempting to fix this one the same way, and hopefully it works out. But if not, which I hope not, but if it doesn't, that's how at least it's done. And in today's video I actually have another LCD right here that I'll be trying to fix as well. It has a white screen, and this is actually from an aftermarket LCD, but I reuse these boxes for screens so I won't accidentally drop it and break it or anything. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this first, and if I take too long or something, then I may not get to that. But if it's pretty quick, then I'll get to this one in the end or something. So as y'all can see, there's a red vertical line, a single one on this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. And so what you want to be using is like a really small flathead or a prying tool of some sort to just pry underneath these metal tabs. Being very careful, because I've accidentally, when I first started on this, broke a couple of screens, not knowing what I was doing much. Once you get one of the corners off, try to hold it in place so it won't pop back in. Alright, and now that it's off, that's pretty much it. I don't have to remove the back or anything. I've actually made another video on how to replace the films inside, but that's as far as we need to go on this. Oh, and then another point, as you can see, it's turning on. Right there, there's that vertical red line. In this case, this should theoretically work because, none of the bottom edges or the middle or anything is actually broken. But sometimes you can get those vertical lines as well when you have part of that glass on the bottom of the LCD just break. So I'm pretty much damaging liquid crystals or whatever from an LED screen, or LCD, my bad. But if it's broken, you're pretty much out of luck. If you see any part of that glass on the bottom broken, or the sides as well, but the sides breaks, then you'll most likely get horizontal lines. And actually that's a good point to point out as well, is that horizontal lines I've never heard of or myself been successful at fixing horizontal lines. I've only had success fixing vertical lines, but I've never even heard of fixing horizontal lines or dead pixels as well. I saw a post on Reddit where they fixed a frozen pixel, which I've actually attempted in the past. I sat there for like 10 minutes and I was like, I gave up. But someone on Reddit said they did it for hours, a method where you poke at it and have a blinking different colors on the screen, and it actually fixed their SP screen after several hours. And I was like, several hours? Yeah, maybe later on I have that time to kill, but not anytime soon. So there it is. Let me make it a little brighter. So next step would be to turn on my soldering iron. You'll want to use like not a super thick one, because in the past that just, starts to melt stuff, but someone that's somewhat flat towards the tip. You don't want to be using a very pointy one or anything. Alright, now what you want to do is just run it across this bottom. See how it starts to go away? You want to keep doing that until it completely goes away. You also have to as well find the sweet spot. After that it went away, I'm going to leave it there a few seconds. So when I take it off, hopefully it doesn't come back. As soon as I removed it, it comes back. I think that might have done the trick. Sometimes after you wait a while, they may come back, so it seems like this one's not coming back. That's really good. So in this case, that would fix it, and this one's fixed. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and wait a little while and then turn it back on and see if it's still doing pretty good if it doesn't come back. Because in the past, they have come back, and I just have to be sitting there a little longer and then for it to completely go away. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and turn it off and turn it back on. See what it does. Yep, it's gone. But what I want to do is, wait till this cools down and see if it comes back or not after a few minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna look at that other screen. So that's pretty awesome. That was pretty successful so far. Now I'm going to take a look at this screen. I put these, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. I put these up a while back, and I'm not sure what was wrong with them or if they were even accurate what I put on there. I have some marked stuff out, and then this one had a red line on it, the one y'all just saw. And then this one has, a marked white screen, although the red letters kind of like washed out or something. So that's why it was a little confusing. So I wanted to take a look at them and then just share that with you guys. I did replace the lens at some point though. These have new aftermarket lenses. Alright, and the same thing with this one. I just now realized that I'd even bother to test it to turn it on at first. But here we go. Yep, so far just a white screen. Trying to take a closer look at it. See if it looks broken anywhere. Nope. That's very weird. Aha. Kind of bending this, and it did something different there. Now that I remember exactly what happened with this. I had it in a bundle of working AGS 101 screens, and I remember testing it out and it was just blank, and I was like, okay, what's wrong with it? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run my soldering iron across there and see what it does. Aha, found a sweet spot. In this case, it looks like these liquid crystal bars aren't going to do much. Seems like the problem is down here. Looks like it wants to get there. Ah, yes. Let's see if this one stays at as well. I actually could have made 2 complete whole videos. One a vertical line and then one a white screen, but oh well. I can see I'll get 2 in 1. You know, because the fix was very similar, just with the soldering iron. Let's try to move it, see. That's not good. I'm gonna try to run it along there a little more, see if I can make it stay even better. Yeah, as soon as it moves, it just... So it's definitely faulty. I guess if I somehow glued it down to where it never moved, then that would work. But it's not as promising as I thought it was looking, but I mean, it ain't bad. Definitely beats a broken, shattered screen or something. You definitely won't be able to play that. So I guess that's looking like my fix. Other than the soldering iron, it's just like gluing it down right here or something to where it wouldn't move. I mean, other than that problem, it works just fine. So that's not the best results I was hoping for on this one, but something is still better than nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one off and then test out the other one. Alright, so it's been a few minutes since I just tested out the other one. Now it's time to test this one with the red vertical line on the screen and see if it stayed, with it gone, which hopefully it did. So that would be pretty much 100% fix right there. So moment of truth. Ah, yes, it's not there anymore. Yep, it's still gone. It's completely cooled down. And I'm touching down here, nothing is reappearing. So that's a really good sign. Well, that's, at least one of them fixed. And this one could be technically fixed, if I leave this down to where it never moves. But that's definitely has a fault there. Not sure how to permanently fix that, where it just kind of blinks and half the screen goes off or completely white. But at least I'm happy this one's completely working. So alright, so that pretty much does it for this video. If y'all want to continue seeing this kind of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell button so you won't miss out any of my future content. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Oh, and I almost completely forgot to show you how to put this back on the frame. I mean, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is line it up, turn it over, make sure it's in there good, Give it a squeeze, not too hard, to where it pops in place. Pull these tabs back down. And there you have it. Complete fix now.